Where to begin about today? Hoping beyond hope that the House is mad enough about the changes to this bill that they change a bunch of shit and has to go back to the Senate and these people can have a do-over, but I don't see that happening. You know, Nick Begich and Dan Sullivan, they're lost causes. They're bought and paid for. Dan and Nick are both Trump simps, and we need to get rid of them next year, 2026. They're both up for re-election. We need to identify, get behind some good candidates from the state of Alaska. Not little wannabes like Nick or out-of-state assholes like Dan that don't get the plight of Alaskans or Americans for that matter. I mean, I'll make a whole nother video on Dan being the head of the Armed Services Committee and his allowance of what's happened to the VA and the dismissal and complete disregard of veterans across this country. That's a whole nother video. We're going to talk about healthcare today. Medicaid, Medicare. I just got back from DC from last week and met some incredible people from around this country, some people that this bill is going to, quite frankly, kill. And that's just from people from all over, from Little Rock, Tampa, Dallas, San Antonio, Denver, California, just all over. All these amazing people that came to DC last week to protest against the cuts. And we had pretty much one hope. And in a most disgusting display of dereliction of duty, she let everybody down in such a cowardly and blatantly grasping of trying to get votes for herself in her home state by trying to get exemptions for Alaska for SNAP benefits. What the fuck is SNAP benefits? I mean, they're useless if your health is shit. 231,000 Alaskans depend on Medicaid and Medicare. Let that sink in. 231,000 Alaskans. That's almost Anchorage, people. And the fact that all these MAGA people, they don't realize how bad this is going to affect them. They think it's, they're winning. There's no winning with this bill for anybody but the 1% in this country. The permanent tax breaks that are part of this. And everybody's like, well, we're getting tax breaks too. It's the same fucking thing that he did the last time he was president. Our tax breaks are going to expire in 2.5 years. And listening to Tool, Anima. And yeah, this country needs one. Badly. Oh my God. Clinics are going to close. And when these clinics close out in the bush, Where are these people supposed to go? Who's going to pay for their flights to Anchorage or to Nome? I mean, even up to the hospital in Kotzebue, Manalik. I mean, who's paying for these flights? People can't afford it. Fuck is $1,000 from Unalakleet to Anchorage? That's gross. People can't afford that. So who's footing the bill? Who's gonna take care of our elders? Who's gonna take care of the people that get sick across this state, across this country? Actually, it's so, people are so brainwashed or uneducated about how things work in this country. I mean, it's going to disproportionately affect rural America, which Alaska is 95% rural. Fuck, we have, 4 roads that could be considered a highway? It's unfathomable to me how people can't wrap their brains around this. Whether it's a lack of education, a lack of morals, or just a lack of courage to stand up and say, hey, this is fucking wrong. Like we saw from Lisa today. She votes yes, and then she gets cornered and is forced to answer questions from the news, and she goes on a fucking, just a senseless, garbled monologue about how horrible this fucking thing is, and yet she had literally just voted yes for it. What the fuck, right? I look at this and I have people I love, and I'm not even worried about myself. We won't even get into, my physical issues and my health, but my favorite aunt that I grew up sneaking into movies with, I get a lot of my humor from her. I get my no bullshit attitude from her and my mom. She's my mom's big sister. She'll die without Medicaid. She's been fighting cancer, just a strong-ass woman, strong Indian woman, been fighting cancer for years. And now, without Medicaid or Medicare, she can't afford that. Fuck all these people. I mean, Jesus H. fucking Christ. There's no empathy left in this fucking country. The people who are empathetic are losing their voices, screaming into the fucking void for what it seems like. And these people want to chomp at the bit, trying to get at the, it's, we need this, we need these taxes, and we need this, fuck you, man. Ronald Reagan was wrong back in 1980 when this bullshit started, and the bullshit's wrong now. I mean, even for fuck's sake, I guarantee you right now, Ronald Reagan is in hell just literally going, holy shit. I didn't mean to take it this far, fellas. Oh. It's fucking ridiculous. We have to keep fighting. That's it, man. We have to get people into the Senate and into the House of Representatives that give a fuck about people. And it has to be done. Grassroots. We have to find people with morals. We have to get rid of people on a local, state, and national stage. They have to be gone. These cocksuckers have to be gone. People are going to die. And a lot of you sons of bitches and assholes don't give a shit. Quite frankly, that's gross. It's un-American. You call yourself patriots, and yet you don't fucking care about the rest of your... It's the United States of America. United. You guys bitch about California. They put 3 times more the amount of dollars into the rest of the country's economy. They prop up the states. They prop up Alaska. They prop up Texas. They prop up all these fucking red states with the amount of taxes that come out of California. What happens if California says, fuck you, we're not paying FICA anymore? You know, Donald Trump says, we won't give you federal dollars. California doesn't need federal dollars. They're the 5th largest. If they were their own country, they'd have the 5th largest economy in the fucking world. God, people are just, they don't teach this shit anymore. They don't teach critical thinking. They don't teach independent thought. Learn, read everything. Fuck, I've read Project 2025. I read this fucking bill. It's 980 pages of fucking insanity. Read this shit. Don't just watch Fox News or CNN or MSNBC or wherever the fuck you're getting your news. Read the actual bills. They're online. They have to post this shit. So go and read that stuff. Yeah, it's a fucking boring read, but read it. Read it. Wrap your mind around the fucking things that they're doing to this country. I implore every single one of you to go read Project 2025 and go over the last 6 fucking months. And go through, print the shit out. I don't care. And then go through the news cycle and the executive orders and what's being pushed through Congress. Go through Project 2025. Go through the last 6 months and start. Literally, you can go through and fucking, oh, yep, that's in there. Yep, that's in there. Yep, that's in there. But this administration is so fucking inept, their plan isn't done yet. Hitler did it in less than 50 days. Same fucking plan. Read Mein Kampf. Same fucking plan. This is literally Mein Kampf for idiots, for dumbasses. And because these fuckers are so fucking stupid, they're 6 months in and they haven't accomplished what Hitler did in 50 days without social media or you know, all of that. This bill gives ICE more money than the Marine Corps. What's that tell you? You think ICE needs it to, you know, guard the border? Nah, this is money to turn ICE into something that it was always meant to be. They just need the red armbands and the brown shirts. Who the fuck do you think's next? With the court and this birthright citizenship that they're allowing to happen, allowing the government to, you know, take that away. Who do you think that's going to affect? Not going to affect Donald Trump's kids, who, by the way, are all anchor babies. Every one of his kids are anchor babies. They're not going to get deported. Who do you think's after the immigrants? Who has Trump hated for decades because they proved that they can run casinos and not go bankrupt? Look it up. You can find it online. Trump's hatred for the indigenous people in this country. Who the fuck do you think's next? And some of you Alaska natives, I know, that are wealthy and make money, but it doesn't make you white. You're not safe. What happens when the lawsuit that trying to push through in D.C. right now to take away our citizenship, the original people of this country, to take away our citizenship just because some perceived loyalty to the sovereignty of our people? You think they're going to let you keep your nice house up on the hill? Or your second home in Girdwood? Your vacation home in Hawaii? You think they're going to let us continue to get royalties and money for the oil, or the timber, or the fish? No. We're going to be persona non grata. And I mean, look at what they just built in Florida. They're calling it the Alligator Alcatraz. It's a fucking concentration camp. Who do you think they're going to stuff in there after the immigrants are gone? It's not going to be white people. It'll be very few if there are. Just something to think about, people. Read Project 2025 and then watch what this administration has been doing for the last 6 months. Go through the executive orders, read them, read the executive orders. And some of them are even word for word in the chapters in Project 2025. And one person you should be paying attention to in this fucking country, in this administration, it's not Trump. It's not J.D. Vance. It's Stephen Miller. That evil little fucking Nazi. And he's even ramped up even more because his wife got taken by an immigrant. Pay attention. Resist. Use your voice. Use your vote. Fuck, use your vote. And for God's sake, educate yourself. Read. Read this stuff. It's online. All there, black and white. Not spun by the news or the talking heads on the internet. Read it. Read it and understand that our republic is under attack. And it's us. We are the people. And we need to save this country. And we need to do it together. Republicans, Democrats, Independents, I don't give a shit who you are, what your affiliation is. It isn't about that anymore. It's about autocracy versus a democracy. Do you want to have a king or whatever? Or do you want this to be the dream? Everybody needs to stand up, guys. Everybody needs to have their voices heard. Everybody needs to talk and discuss and learn. I mean, come on. All Republicans can't possibly think that this is the way they want their country to be. I mean, for Christ's sake, they're the Freedom Caucus, right? All right, it's been a long day. I'm going to probably get really fucking high and lay down and just listen to some Cure or something. Just disappear into some Joy Division or something like that. You know, love and peace of the Creator to you guys and to your families. And, yeah. Fuck. It's been a day. Peace out, guys.